Got your wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door, I'm not gonna knock. Wearing Wiz shirts in public so the Wiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out, why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom, she just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my Wiz. Insane bolt the tech, make her drink my potion. Got poke running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra, now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women, oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes, she still wants my little wizard. Woman more like Mander, I'll talk to my little lizard. Zarek gave me the strats, now I'm all up in her gizzard.
What, you guys don't like the new intro music? Why is the game so freaking loud? You want forest maze? Okay, the problem is the problem, everything's right? Is there even game sound? Look, I want Forest Maze as well. Don't get me wrong. I would rather it have stayed at Forest Maze. But if it's Nintendo decided they wanted to fucking start claiming it out of nowhere. So that is going to be our new intro song for the time being. That is by Papa.
Daddy!
Gray donated $15. Wishing you good luck and no misses on today's run.
Hold on. In the Discord. Okay. Now I gotta get this music going. Yeah, I gotta stop getting streams fucking taken down from music. Bang. Easy. Alright, what's up, losers? Are we hungover? No. I've never felt better. I was definitely a little hungover in the morning. A little tiny bit. And then I woke up, I ran to the gym, and I was fine. I might be teacher. Dude, I was up early. I had a really productive day. I got up at like 5 in the fucking morning. I was definitely drunk. Don't get me wrong. But like this, I need to do like I'm gonna do a PSA that I'm gonna like pin in the videos from now on. I'm gonna make it, and I think my videos are now gonna come, my drinking videos are gonna come with a disclaimer. No, I was definitely pretty drunk. But like not like to an no point was I like a degree of drunk where it was like problematic. I just think that, like, people are... I don't want people to try to mimic what I do. I think I'm a trained professional, and I worry about other people trying to do what I do. You were zooming in and out on Diego for 10 minutes? Yeah, because I was trying to get a good thumbnail for when I run the second arc Pirate 101 Nuzlocke. Yeah, but it was 28 on the counter, but like most of those were double. You know? I was not standing in front of Diego for 10 minutes. That's an exaggeration. It was like a good 2 minutes, and I was trying to get the asset fucking screenshot of him. Six or 7 minutes. You are randomly counting to 10 thinking they proved that you weren't drunk. I do that a lot. I love counting when I get drunk. Counting and running are like the two activities I usually turn to when I've had too much to drink. Isaac, can you time me out just so I can see how it feels? Sure, Moss. How much for Milky second arc? I think that's like one of those bits I can only do once. What's up, Emily? It is loud.
Your magic has made a monkey out of me.
Mago, One Tusk.
Kala Silverback's lieutenant. Terrific.
I don't know. We got like a ways to go till Mirror Lake too. Oh, also, okay. I discovered this. I kind of like don't even want. I didn't discover this. I saw someone doing this, and I had no idea this was a thing. I saw it in a YouTube short. Like, is the breadcrumb infinite pet XP? Like, apparently that's something people have known about. I'm kind of worried that if I do it in this challenge, it's gonna get KingsIsle's gonna see it and they're gonna patch it. But we're going to boost this pet up to epic using an infinite XP glitch. Not even glitch, just like basically a way to convert convert gold into
Daddy!
At Reagan123 donated $50. Here's for none Milky second arc. Baby bottle emoji.
Be Reagan with the
cat
50.
emoji.
I appreciate the 50. I really do. Maybe we do something milk related. Like, I just don't want to drink another gallon of milk. That would like legitimately made me sick for like the, you know. Ketamine. Your submission for the intro music is in the Discord. Where? What the fuck is this? Why can't I hear it? Yeah, it's gonna be a no. I don't I don't think you quite got the intro stream vibe I was looking for. I don't think that's quite like the tone I want to set, you know? Maybe if I ever turn into like a fucking Freddy Krueger-like demon, that could be the intro song. Yeah, I think I turned the volume too far down on Pipe. We'll put it in the nice happy medium. I think that should be better. It's not that one. I feel like I don't want to play this other one either. But let's see. How did you make both of these? How were both of these made by the same person? Yeah, I mean, I like it. that could be the intro song. The other one is not the outro. The other one needs to be, like, burned. The other one needs to be, like, taken far away. The first one was not goated. Are you talking about Papa's? I like Papa. I think we can have a rotating, you know? I feel like there's some streams that need the Papa intro, and there's some that don't. Notice me? These elephants are from Minnesota. What? The second arc's been chill, honestly. Trial of Spheres was a little interesting. Honestly, the hardest fight this run so far has been the first Trial of Spheres fight. Because the cheat the wiki wasn't like super accurate on the cheat. Although that one, the quad fight where I couldn't pull Crow was also a little scary.
Pay close attention to the pincer gate. I don't think you'll be able to get through without risking skin.
Evil magic swirl around the gate. You'll need a powerful ritual to get through there.
Like, it's interesting, and I mean, part of it's like, because the harder fights in the second arc are so much harder, that, like, I had to allow gear farming and shit. But, like, the normal mob fights are actually so much easier. Which I think is a big difference. That's like part of the reason this Wizlock's gone smoother, you know? Is that, like, you have to do shit like Mirror Lake, yeah, but in exchange, the actual, like, day-to-day mob fights are way less scary. Also, like, when you get Crow, bro, Crow is, like, an AoE drain is, like, so good. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm hoping to get the VOD back up. But then I played freaking... Okay, I played some Nintendo playlist I always play, and a bunch of the songs in that also got clean. Maybe I just have to fucking stay away from anything that isn't Pokemon music. Is there static? You get a lot of damage, you get a lot of really good utility. Is the music frick? I can fix it. And did I just get drained? I thought only I was allowed to do that. Is it fixed? Did we do it, Joe? You Wallaroo? I don't think anything in this Wizlock and drinking is a good idea. I think we have to, if that's just like a asking to, that's like buying a one-way ticket back to Wizard City. You know what I mean? I don't really want to punch my one-way ticket all the way back to Wizard City.
You got it back! A wonderful team! With my wand, I need a few of the hats that the gorilla spider witches wear, and...
Bro is slurring his words like he's drunk. It's called stuttering! One drink for every quest in Azteca. That would be punching my one-way ticket to the grave. I think I could have done this part of Zafaria drunk. I definitely couldn't do Mirror Lake, but like these fights are so easy with Crow. Have you considered an arc save point where you never have to replay an arc again? Yeah, it's something I've thought about. I've thought about doing it where, like, as long as I have beaten the original Wizlock on the school, I'm allowed to, like, bring a wizard to, like, the second arc checkpoint. But I think it's kind of like, it's a little cheaty. I don't know. One of the things, like, the rules I never like to change in challenges are, like, if you die, it's over. And then, what's the, like, if you, I feel like there's certain things where it's, like, if I add checkpoints and shit, it kind of invalidates, like, the challenge. But then again, it's like, with how easy the Wizlock was to do on a death, we'll see. That's what I also was thinking about. Like, maybe I'm, like, allowed to use the shared bank if it's from previous Wizlock runs. Just so that grinding isn't as bad, and then I would probably... I don't know, though. Like, see, like, stuff like that just kind of feels cheap. But at the same time, like, I don't know. We'll see. Why don't I just beat it first try, and then I don't have to worry about it? Yo, what's up, Nikita? Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea, is like, it feels cheap, but how much enjoyment do we all really get of watching me, like, blaze through the Wizlock on a death, you know? R2 Storm Nuzlocke would be insanely hard. It's one of those things, though, where it's like, it's definitely not impossible. It's probably just not realistic. It's also, like, would come down at a certain point to just really good RNG. But then again, like, once Storm gets to the second arc, it's pretty good. Like, it's better, it's a lot better than it is in the first arc. I think you could probably do a lot of it on a Storm. Like, you could definitely get to where we are now. I don't know, like, shit like the galleries and whatever, and, like, Mirror Lake would be freaking very hard on a Storm, but... Yeah, but, like... I don't know. I mean, I think it would be hard. For sure it'd be hard, but... I don't know if it'd be impossible. Storm second arc definitely goes up to high D, low C tier. I mean, Archmastery solves the problem of a lot of, like, of Storm and Fire. A little bit. Which, like, I don't think there's any school, I don't, you know, because you can Archmastery heal. Dude, I might prefer playing on a Storm than, like, a Myth. No. I think I'd rather play on a Storm than a Fire, though, genuinely. To this one. Why is... sad? I don't want the sad one. Why would balance be cooked? I honestly don't even know enough about balance to even comment. I've only ever played... The only time I've done anything on a balance was when I got carried through the game. So I really... Life or Ice? Ice gets so much bulk. Like, an Ice in Winter Tusk Crafted and whatever gear is, like, so freaking strong. I think Archmastery really, truly does nerf how good life is. I might rather play as an Ice. Because you only really, like, the only advantage, the big selling point of life in the second arc, or the first arc Wizlock, is power pip heals. Life is so fun, though. It's also one of those things where, like, the Wizlocke is so different from, like, how you should actually, like, how this game actually plays. That it's like, I think you should, my advice for people, honestly, is if you really are, if you're trying to play at the absolute fastest possible, play a Storm. If you want the absolute, you know, the easiest time, have the easiest time soloing shit, play as a Death. And then outside of that, if you don't care about those two things, you should pick whatever school you think has the coolest spells. You will actually get the most out. You will enjoy this game the most if you're playing as the school you think looks the coolest. Because 99% of the gameplay revolves around just watching fucking spell animations. So if you like Fire Dragon, play Fire. If you like Forest Lord, play Life. If you think your aesthetic looks really cool when you're like, you know, dressed as a myth wizard compared to whatever. Go for it. Oh, am I not pulling it? I gotta start just putting crows in the side deck. Which school has the most aura? It's 100% Death. Death has the absolute most aura. Not even close. It's a contest for second. But, like, damage over time's an afterthought, but everything in this game that's not blading into 7-pip AoE and PvE content, unless you're doing, like, a Wizlock, is all... everything's an afterthought. What school doesn't just blade into 7-pip AoE? Right? For, like, the vast majority of the game. School identity is a myth. You know? It's never been real. It's like the Easter Bunny.
Can you go to the treetop village and free the flamingos from their cages?
I mean, some schools get a 4-pip AoE, right? Early, and then they 4-pip AoE until they get their 7-pip AoE. Well, until you eventually switch over to the Wallaroo AoE. You turn into a 3 gazillion damage demigod who just, like, doesn't even need to buff. Bugs is better turn 1 than Tempest, so Storm has that from 100 to 160. Good luck getting a shad every time, though.
Perhaps
I'm editing the Wii Sports Golf video right now. It's an insane amount of me screaming at Mr. Bush. No, I don't think the pirate segment's probably not going to be in it. It'll probably end when I frickin' blew up on the 10th hole. That's probably the last thing that will be seen. George! It's a lot of me fucking George, me taking... Actually, I was analyzing my gameplay, too. It's a lot of me, like, not fucking... Like, doing a bunch of good practice swings, then getting excited, swinging way too hard, fucking sculling the ball over the green, and then blaming George. Those rage putts were funny. I also say that the green, they were not legal cups. Whoever the greenskeeper chose fucking violence. Watching some of those putts back and like the greens they had us putting on, that one green was literally like I don't think you could stand on it. Why'd you swap from George to Joe? Because I think I thought after a while I just like got him mixed up with Joe Biden. I think there was also part of me that thought it was funny that I was just calling him like old white guy. I don't know. We're just gonna do that. Have to deal with it. Playing so bad it couldn't possibly be good. Jaylen Brown's cousin. It's like a thought experiment. I should get that published. I think it says a lot about like the psychology of lying. Dude, I just can't believe that, like, someone who does a sport at Ohio State is, like, watches these streams. I still think that's fucking crazy. It's like, what, like, it's crazy. How do you share like the facilities with like Ohio State and then it's like I watch Wiz streams? Like that's just crazy. I think the coolest part about streaming too is like some of you are just like really weird. And like sometimes in a good way and sometimes not in a good way. But like you meet a lot of like very interesting people. For better or worse at times. I'm a Dallas Cowboys player and I watch your streams. I just like, I don't believe you.
The prince has been dragged beyond the mammoth gates to the elephant graveyard.
A big rolling ball of magical multicolored flames.
It's Dak Prescott? No way, Dak. I'm a big fan.
I can't quite reach. Do you feel the flame beating? Do you understand? Ah, that's smooth.
The stream reflects the streamer? I guess. I don't know. I'm an Alaskan mountaineer, and for some reason I watch you stream. I get, like, you just meet, like, some very interesting, it's like... I don't know. I guess it's, like... It's just, it's also interesting, like, how many different fucking, like, areas of people play WIZARD101. I feel like if we were like, if I was like a Fortnite, not even Fortnite's probably not, though. Like, if I was a Madden streamer, like, I feel like everyone, there's like an archetype. Like, the vast majority of people who watch Madden fall into, of like, you know, high school to college age guy, probably in a fraternity. Right? Like, but like Wiz is just like, and it's also like one of those games that people played when they were kids, so there's just like, there's so many different, you know? You're actually Nick Jonas? No way. Nick? Dude, I'm stationed in Germany and I watch your streams. Only reason I play Wiz is because of the free Wi-Fi on base. Again, like, I don't know. It's bizarre. That's like always actually like, I'm trying to explain. My grandma's living with us right now, and like occasionally she'll ask like what I do, and I'm like, oh, it's streaming. And like the concept of like playing games online, it's like something like that, you know, your grandma's never gonna understand. But like she was like amazed by like the different, like, that people watch me. I showed her like the analytics and she's like, it's crazy how many different places people watch you from. I don't know, I guess I never really thought about it, or like how insane, like, it's just, it's very weird in a cool way, I think. You never tell. This is how the conversation goes. If you ever try to tell someone that's over the age of 50 about streaming, they can't. If you're talking from someone ages like middle-aged person, they always assume they like understand you can make money playing video games, but they think you're really good at them, which is like, that's how they like rationalize it in their mind. Is like, you have to be an esports player. Like, anytime I tell people, like, someone that age, like, oh, I stream, it's like, oh, so, like, dude, what kind of, like, how does competing work? And it's like, no, like, I don't actually, like, I'm actually not that good at most of the games I play. Like, I shoot over par on fucking Wii Sports Golf, you know? And they're like, oh, okay. So, like, but where do you go to compete? Like, do people, like, where can I watch the matches? Like, no, actually, it's not even, like, really competition-based, you know? And then over the age of 50, they just, like, can't grasp the idea of, like, you know, you get to, like, my grandma's age, it's like, because it's something, like, it's not her fault, bro. She fucking no idea what, like, YouTube even is, bro. Probably that's because esports is the most mainstream news coverage. It also, like, makes the most sense if you're someone who, like, has no idea what it is. Because I feel like it's, like, easier to be like, oh, like, it's a competition and, like, it's a thing a lot of people play and he's the best at it. I think is how it's, like, they think of it. Describe yourself as an online talk show host. I need to switch. They're on to me. I guess usually I say it's like kind of like stand-up comedy.
Hooray! Axel Blacktrunk said they hid the pedestal.
That's usually what I say. And then they're like, "Are you funny?" And I'm like, you know, not like I don't not kind of sometimes. I find my fair share of lol W's, right? But it's more of like, I guess a talk show is actually a better way. But it's less of a like, yo. I don't fucking know. Keeping my eyes open. 50-50.
A wizard? What a delicious morsel.
Male Wellness Grifter Podcast? That's too much work. I think political grifting is probably where my trajectory goes. Because it's just so easy. It's so free. Like, you don't even really have to try. Probably more the direction I would head. For sure, it's hard to explain being like just good at a game and people watch you anyway. I put $100 on Ole Miss winning the Natty because you had a good argument they're losing right now. I think my argument in the Pirate Luck video is that I had a gambling addiction. I think I don't, dude, Indiana looks so good. 17-10, I don't know. Just like death. That's a good argument. That I lost my mortgage sports betting, so you're gonna follow that. The coach thing makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. It makes I really like I don't understand it from why you wouldn't just let him finish the season. I don't understand it. With how fast every fucking sports program is now to fire coaches when stuff goes wrong, like there's no loyalty on either side, you know? Lost my gambling addiction after Notre Dame dropped out of the Bulls. No. The death of, again, as someone who's a fan of Nevada football, who's like never in the age of NIL will never be ranked. The death of bowl games is like so bad for small market fans. Because the highlight of my fucking year, every 5 or so years, when Nevada would actually have a winning season, was when they would go and they would win, like, the freaking Taquito Bowl or whatever. You know, the Cheez-Its Extra Cheesy Bowl. And now those bowl games are just not going to exist. Harbaugh, for example. Did Harbaugh do something illegal? Well, he cheated. But that wasn't his... The coach who came in, it was part of his system that took the job after him is the one who went fucking insane. But that's not even the right Harbaugh. That's Harbaugh's brother got fired. I can never even fucking... I can't keep him straight. That was a crazy move. An absolutely insane move. Because the Ravens, like, have won a Super Bowl. And they've had success. Alright, what's up, Violet? I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I'm still going to switch realms. I don't trust. I have trust issues. I'm sorry.
Got your wizard on my...
Oh, every time I go to that screen now, that song's gonna play. That's funny. What's up, Abiding? That's the intro song. You finished Darkmoor already? Yeah, I played it like
Smell of rotting plants and
the day
weeds
it came out, I
is
think.
overpowering.
Either the day it came out or the day after it came out. I'm gonna look this guy up. Cheating boss is somewhere in here. Tomlin is the epitome of mid. I get it. I get it from the perspective of also like I could see you right now dumping, even like dumping someone like Tomlin for like a Harbaugh, you know? I get it when it's like there's like a coach out there that you might really want or like think has a chance of like being a great like culture change. But like I don't understand it from the perspective of like we're having success, we're just like not having enough success. Where it's like what do you like, are you really, you think you're gonna enter the coaching market and find someone better than Harbaugh? There's no fucking way. He hasn't won in the playoffs since 2017. Dude, it's just like... I don't know. I feel like it's also like... It's a weird move to do now. Because if you get if the Ravens get healthy and can stay healthy with like the team they had, like you're the fucking, you got another run, you got to run at it next year with Mahomes out. I don't know. I think it's even worse at college programs. Like, if you get rid of a college head coach who's not like, who's just like, because he whatever, it's like, it fucks up your recruiting and you have to like, you kind of go into like a new cycle of like, I guess with NIL it matters less, but like, Mahomes only out till week 5? There's no way. He can come up back on an ACL that fast?
Once you defeat Ramsey, you find a crude but effective-looking iron blade. This must be Shango's thunder.
My hot take is I get the community manager dude that everyone hated was like, whatever, bad for the game and like a weirdo and everything. But like, you're lying to yourself if you've never tried to enchant a trap when you're like not really paying attention to the game. You're lying to yourself if you haven't especially you got a couple sharpened blades and a couple potent traps. I've definitely tried to potent trap my fair share of blades. I'll admit it.
You feel the blades. You swap.
He literally asked why it wouldn't enchant though. Okay, that's a little different. That's a little different. That I haven't done. But I have definitely done some, there's definitely also been some shit in this game where it's like, you ever go into a battle and you blade up? Well, I used to do this all the fucking time. Where you would like be losing in a battle and then you would go and you flee or whatever, and then you'd come back and blade up, only to like, why the fuck isn't it letting me cast my 7-pip AoE? Only to realize you didn't refill your mana. I'd be doing that on the regular, to be honest. What's up, White Brim? Appreciate you. Have you ever mentioned being good on mana in the 4th arc set? What? We're kind of in the slog of Zafaria right now. But the grind's been going good. Honestly, like, we've had really good luck with the gear farming this run too, which has been helpful. What's up, Andrew? Dude, I got another Wayne Vanilla comment too. I was kind of juiced, bro. I thought he forgot about me, and then I got another Wayne Vanilla comment. It was on the Celestia stream. Bro's too scared to die, so he allows himself to buy Bazaar gears. LMAO. I love Wayne Vanilla. Dude, I don't like... Here's the thing, okay? Like... I respect his game, okay? I really do. I respect him not, like, just the fucking hate comments from the main YouTube channel. A lot of people would switch to their alt to leave a comment like that. But, like, he's got to get more consistency to what he's complaining about. Because first it was my titles. But then I stopped using, then he started, like, using the same titles I did. Because it was just titling your video better. But then he goes and he switches over to, you don't play anything past the first arc. You're a first arc merchant. Which is, like, again, was, like, pretty good criticism. Until I went and passed the first arc. And now he's like, I feel like... Of all his arguments, the fact that, like, I'm using Bazaar gear is his weakest. I think he could do better. You think he's flirting? Kinda hope so. Enemies to lovers? I think there's, like, a slow burn kind of thing. For sure, flirting? You think he likes me? You think he likes me? If I write a fanfic, will you read it on stream? Absolutely fucking not. Never. No. Have you seen NBA Youngboy without auto-tune? No. This may come as somewhat of a shock, considering, how I present myself. But actually, I don't listen to too much NBA Youngboy. I can't say I'm a Youngboy fan. No, I don't watch anime. I don't watch many. I don't really watch any shows anymore. I'm kind of a YouTube purist. Like, it's kind of all I consume anymore. YouTube in forms of freaking short form content. I barely even I don't watch movies really much anymore. But definitely watch. I still watch a few movies. Yeah, I watch my own videos. And I zoom in on the screen, so it's just my face cam. I don't even need the gameplay.
Well done.
Do I read? No. No. I mean, I read. I have to read a lot for school. But outside of school, I do know. What AO3 is? Attack on Titan. It's the anime.
This must be the iron pot that Coco wants. You notice the camp looks like it was abandoned not that long ago.
There, get along with every girl on Hinge. Literally no interesting hobbies. What are you talking about? I have no interesting hobbies? You don't know me. I could be a really good freaking bowler or something. I could be really good at something, and you wouldn't even know. Let him live in bliss. Alright, now I'm gonna Google it. Archive of Our Own. A fan-created, fan-run, non-profit, non-commercial archive for transformative fan works like fan fiction, fan art, fan videos, and podfic. Okay. It's fan fiction? Why is that? I don't get why that's so bad. I actually never talk about shooting. I actually kept it a secret from like absolutely everyone I could until I physically couldn't anymore. It's not like I actually like don't really. One of my things that like I don't know what this is like. This is like a weird. It took me a while to realize this about myself, but I hate being like when people are like show like what is the word for this? I hate being like displayed. I feel like a lot of people when you like are kind of friends with them and they like and you stream or something, they'll like put you up on like they'll like show people your stuff, like my videos, and then like the idea of someone like I know showing someone I don't know a video of me is like I don't like. It's not objectified. It's more just like I don't like the idea of someone else showing someone I don't know a video of me. Like I know this person. I don't know. Dude, someone recognized my roommate. One of my roommate's friends recognized him in my video. Isn't that crazy? Well, this guy cheats, right? I think it's less weird, though, if I don't know you. I don't think that's weird. If you watch my video and you're like, I like this video, and you send it to someone, I don't think that's weird. I think it's weird when it's like, someone is like, who knows me is showing someone who I don't know the video. I don't know. It's like a weird I always thought it was really weird. Have you ever run into someone who's recognized you? No. But the opposite has happened a lot. Where someone who knows me in real life has found my content. I think it's because you guys you all think I'm really short. I think if you saw me out in public, you wouldn't even fucking recognize me. I think you could be watching stream right now and you could walk past me in public and you would have no fucking idea. I blend in too well.
Your unaltered spells won't even
I'm simply too generic of a white boy to ever get caught. Encountering one of you is definitely not my biggest fear. Encountering some of you would be my biggest fear. I feel like the average person that watches my videos is like probably pretty normal. I don't think I could ever meet Dusty because I'm still not convinced Dusty is a real person. I think Dusty is just kind of like a cosmic entity. I don't think Dusty has a material. He's more of an idea than a man, you know? Fucking Mike. Dusty is the true spirit of rage baiting. That's a good way to put it. The first time I was like reverse recognized, it was one of my good friends from middle school who I actually used to play WIZARD101 with. He was like in 8th grade. I got back into WIZARD101 because we were like, that was like when I got like aged out of like towards the end of 8th grade was when I aged out of like oh, this isn't cool. Like I gotta hide my interest, you know. Like I don't want people to know I play Minecraft or WIZARD101. And then when the Wizlock video, he watched the entire Wizlock video and only fucking realized it was me when because there's a part in it where I wear a Gonzaga hoodie. And I've had that Gonzaga hoodie since middle school.
Take me, Umbra Queen.
Mirror Lake is as far as I got, sadly. Mirror Lake's tough, bro. Mirror Lake's gonna be good. How are you feeling after yesterday? I feel great. I'm ready to dunk on Mirror Lake, hopefully. So you haven't grown since middle school? I was really tall in middle school. I only grew like an inch or two after middle school. Bro, I was like 6 foot in middle school. I was the center on the basketball team. And then I only grew like another 2 inches. Stop the cap. I'm glad you all think I'm short. I am glad. It gives me it's like Clark Kent's glasses.
The eyes are mismatched, fit perfectly. You feel
I haven't had a clean run in a minute, so I swapped the pirate, fumbled at Duck of Death. Duck of Death is a hard fight. Duck of Death can be brutal too, depending on what class you're playing. If you don't have like a ranged way to take out those fires, bro, the Duck of Death's pretty fucking hard. I wiped a Duck of Death a couple times. And then I had someone, the fucking interaction that scared me was I had someone I know at college recognize me. And it was someone I hadn't talked to since like they were in like my freshman orientation stuff. And we were like friendly. But like he came up to me in the fucking when he saw me and I was like, oh wow, maybe this isn't good. He saw the Minecraft video too. which was scary because it includes my roommate putting his fucking head through our wall. Maybe I don't want landlord to see this. Do you remember the pixie boss in Unicorn? Well, I don't remember its name. But kind of. Was it Fairy Queen? No, I did not go to Gonzaga. My friend's dad got me that Gonzaga hoodie because his older sister went to Gonzaga and he went to like when they were really good at basketball. That is so toxic. And he got me that hoodie. Because I used to have hoop dreams, bro. If I grew to 7 foot, I would be in the league. Not a doubt in my mind. I was the best back to the basket fucking 6 foot big man that low division California high school basketball's ever seen, bro. I do not go to Hofstra. Fairy Queen lives on in Rattlebone's Exalted Duel. If you can't shoot as a center, you're not lasting in the league. I fell into the trap, and anyone who's played basketball knows this exact archetype of like tall, like kind of tall as a kid. So I learned like all the big man shit, and then I didn't grow tall enough. But then I was like a 6'2" center in high school that couldn't do anything but like play back to the basket, and that's just like you're not getting. I was not very good. I needed to like develop a skill set, and I just didn't like basketball enough to like do it. I played a lot of basketball. I never had an in-game three-pointer. Not once. I was useless from beyond the arc. I was incapable of shooting the ball. That's the problem with AAU ball. They don't develop right. I mean, I didn't play AAU ball. I played for the school. You think basketball should have height classes like wrestling has weight classes? No. Being tall is only an advantage to like a certain point.
You did that. Take the drums up to the moat and place them in their designated spots.
It's not the fact that Wemby is as tall as he is. It's that he's as tall as he is and he can still move. Like, he's an alien. He truly is. Like, there's actually probably been, like, one Victor Wembanyama ever in the history of mankind.
Perfect.
Dude, and the other thing is, if you shrink Wemby down to 6'6", he's still good. Like, he's if you shrink him down to 6'6" and, like, if you scale him down, he probably still makes the NBA. That's how fucking good he is. I played a lot like Charles Barkley. Hype. Good volume. Fun fact, my high school played basketball against the Ball brothers. That's cool, though. Did you get to go to any of the games? The Dennis Rodman, I also probably played pretty similar to Dennis. I can't say I was alive to watch Dennis Rodman play basketball. But I imagine he and our games were probably pretty similar from what I've seen from 2K. No three-pointers. Not very little skill. Extremely little skill. But I could rebound. Basketball should be positionless until about high school, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, there is the truth, too, though, of, like, I probably could, if I had grown, I probably would have been really good. It's just for every, like, you know, I just need to grow. I just needed to get taller, and I probably would have been a lot better, but I just did not grow. There is no way. I don't even think I could find film of me playing basketball in high school. I do not have a fucking highlight reel for basketball. There's no shot. I don't even think I have. I definitely don't have pictures on my phone. My family has. Like, my mom probably has pictures of me playing basketball. If I don't know. I might have been in the newspaper at some point. What's up, honey bunny? College girls basketball team got kicked ass at a tournament, even though the other team was like 4 inches taller than our team. Yeah, I mean, my favorite basketball player ever is Isaiah Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas was like so fucking good at like leverage and like using his like fucking, he like was like a little pinball. I played Pirates of the Caribbean online like a little bit, but I never had membership. I was like, I did all the free to play stuff. But I never,
Then swim in both the hot and cold pools to cleanse yourself.
Never had a membership or anything. Never got past the paywall.
Ooh, shiver. Hot but cleansing. Feels good to sweat some of that tension out.
You look much.
You abandon it. That's why. That's the thing. That's like, we like. As much as I trash on KingsIsle, I think the only I don't think the only reason Wiz is around today is because it's like it is a small you know, like all they did was make Wiz. If freaking Disney had made Wiz when it stopped being like super profitable, they just would have freaking turned to the next idea.
Nice.
Eventually, there would have been incentive to like reallocate devs and shit.
To summon the drums. Their mystical rhythm will open the bridge.
Jambo Wizard, you need us to perform a battle song? We will do.
Got hella shit we gotta do. We gotta get some XP on this freaking thing real quick. Doesn't KI make profit? Yeah, I mean KingsIsle does really well, but KingsIsle now is like is a life service company. They exist to make updates and like continue to do Wiz. They don't make new games. Zafaria quest. Tomb Raiders. Is the Elephant Graveyard the last area before? Oh yeah. We are on quest 130. Oh, we only have 10 quests left in this world? I thought we had more. I mean, Mirror Lake's obviously long as shit.
At my command.
Do all these guys cheat, or you just... No, you're just bosses. I mean, this dungeon's... Or this quest is long as fuck. Yeah, I want to do Mirror Lake tonight. I was looking at it in the Bazaar. The quad fights are gonna be free. Because we have you can get like basically I'm gonna have like 70 Stormers as. Ravenwood Academy though is just gonna be Wiz without gameplay. If you think about it, Wiz, if you take out the combat, is just a visual novel. Whatever the fuck, what's the name of it? It's like some kind of something. I forget the name of it. Isn't that most games? Yeah. It's not, but my point is it's like not even really a game. It's not like a new game they're making. That is so unbelievably toxic. Oh my god, he's bulking up. And bro blocked is crazy. Adding insult to injury. If Ravenwood Academy releases even very, doesn't have to win Game of the Year, if it has very positive reviews on Steam, I will do a full Let's Play of it in a maid costume. If after a couple days of it being out, when it has like a reasonable amount of reviews, if they are even, if it's very positive, I will do a full gameplay in a maid outfit. There is no fucking universe that happens. Clipping. Honestly, this actually, I'm gonna not even honor it, because you guys are, there's no one's gonna fucking play it. If everyone in the stream went and left it a positive review, it would be the only people who review the game. You're not allowed to bot it. If I see evidence that the Zara chat goes over there and makes it it bots it and makes a bunch of fake reviews with no hours of gameplay, it doesn't count. Too late, pal, you already said it. Who do you think makes the rules for this stream? What power do you think you have? I do not have to honor this bet that I made. Without us, you are nothing. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to fucking be bullied. Like, that doesn't. What's your point of leverage here? There's no way Bach gets into Ravenwood Academy. Dude, this is actually, I filled this 7-Eleven cup with water. You might have thought it was coffee, it's water. I just like the aesthetic of drinking out of a 7-Eleven cup. It makes me appear blue collar, you know, it makes me feel like I'm a blue collar streamer. What's my dream job? You know what I always thought would be a really fun job? If I could make like, if I could make $1 million a year doing it, would be being like the mascot people at Six Flags. I feel like being able to like dress up as the cat from Looney Tunes and just going around and like doing fucking off all day and like, you know, just having people come up and like take pictures with me and like bullying the other kid in the Tweety Bird costume would be really fun. That's what I wanted to be as a child. I used to look at the man in the Sylvester costume and be like, damn, that guy's got it figured out. I'm trying to get like you. Did you literally get paid to rage bait and just like run bits? You have to be in character for like 12 hours a day? Okay, and?
As the spider witch fades,
I don't know. I don't think that would be like
Relevant-sized bracelets.
the dream job, but I feel like if I could have a job for a week, I probably would pick that. Like if I would, if I had to like, yeah, like pick up a random job right now, I think that would, and I could pick any job for a week. I think that's what I'd pick. I feel like it'd be fun. If you had to fill the shoes of one political person for 72 hours, who would it be and why? It would probably be like some random ass small local office. I can't think of a single thing in this world I want to do less than politics. That's like my, I think if I, on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, that would be like my nightmare career. Nancy Pelosi. Although I would probably go with something in Congress that could get me insider trading. That would be pretty sick. That would probably be my choice. Something I could abuse for my own financial gain. Ooh, the Pope's a good answer. But even then, I don't want to be the Pope. I don't think that's too much pressure. You love being a dictator, though? Yeah, but, like, the worst thing, realistically, I can fuck up here is that, like, I make it so you can no longer watch WIZARD101. Which isn't, like, a fate, you know? It's not like I can, like, actually affect people's lives. You know? Are the Pope... yeah, the Pope's definitely allowed to drink. Kim Jong-un and make threats for content. I don't think it would be too, I don't think that's where I'd go. What would happen if what happens if the Pope, like, does the Pope just go to, like, hang out places? Chat, is this law valid? Chat, type ones if we should invade Venezuela. Ones in the chat and we'll get boots on the ground. Chat, do I pardon Diddy? One's in the chat and we'll pardon Diddy. Free. This, that. Just kill the frickin' guy on the right, please. Ah! Just finish your Pirate 101 successful Nuzlocke. Great show. Can't wait for the completely deathless run next year. Nope. I was like... Dude, I did most of the hard... I mean, so would be really hard to do deathless. But, like, I did Rook deathless. I did, Rook, Stingtails, Blood, and Kane deathless. What's the other hard fight? I did Hydra deathless. Appreciate the bits. Yeah, Stingtails Douglas. I don't think it'd be that much harder than what I did. The hardest part about honestly that would be like finding ways to like not lose an like just have an RNG death to like using a meat shield, you know? I mean, Chantal's death was in a kind of like, I mean, that's not the hardest fight, but like, that's a pretty hard fight. The 3 who died to So, like, that's a hard fight, right? What deaths did I have though? Ratbeard's death was so stupid. Catbeard's death was really dumb. Ratbeard, Catbeard. Lewis's death was pretty stupid too. Lewis could have been. All I had to do was unequip the bat, and we would have been chilling.
You discover a chest containing the Queen's robes.
Would you consider doing it again on a different class? Maybe one day, but like not for at least a couple years, probably. I need you to listen to the new intro in Discord game. Where is it? The one I already listened to? I think I already listened to it.
Fleshling must taste.
A version 2? Pics and vids. Is this not the one I already listened to? This is a different video, they just look the same.
Got your wizard on my wand. I just finished the.
I played the wrong one. 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 Wait, what? Is this the right one? Fucking double stun! Yeah, that's pretty lit. I'd make that the new starting stream song. Yeah, that's a little annoying. That just happened. It came from the minion, too, which is wild. My bulb's about to burn out on my lamp. Yeah, I actually think it'll be a good idea to have an intro song like that. Can't get claimed and then ruin absolutely every single VOD in one fell swoop. The fact that everything that has Forest Maze in it can now just pop offline is not great. A little bit less than ideal. Meduce. Should make it so you only play viewer-made songs. That would be cool. It's just like there would be a lot of songs for it to not get repetitive, you know? We would need a ton of music. Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up. And now you're gone. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. We should make a Bach love song to Gary Come Home. Sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you. So run away. Damn.
You find a sparkling ring amongst the goo. With a quick polish on your robe, it's good as new.
Uno mas, right? At least in this quest. I don't think this quest is that bad. It's also like you don't really fight any bosses in this world. So in a weird way, it's almost refreshing. Like, actually fight bosses. Bro, I mean, the round 1 Leviathan's crazy. This is like round 1 crit Leviathan. This is the thing about a storm. If I was on a storm right now, this would take me below half health. Combined with, like, I mean, this could get, if that crit had gone through, this would have gotten close to killing a storm. What's up, EA? Would you say a pet failed if it got thinking cap instead of mighty? What is thinking cap? As long as it gives a talent that boosts will or strength, it doesn't matter. They do like the same thing. Yeah, if you're going for, oh no, doesn't it need resist? Isn't that why you go for mighty? I don't know. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. What's up, Clinby? They're all in the description, Jacob. There's a lot of them. The big thing is, like, I'm allowed to farm for gear. And... pet train. But then, deathless... Level cap... All that stuff's pretty similar. Pretty much the same. Dude, sometimes real late at night I think about how much I miss UB Funkies. Damn, that's toxic. It always feels bad when you get hit with like a Leviathan you actually have a blade on. It real feels bad, man. You have any e-girl begging stories from the past? I was never, even when I was like, whatever, I was never like a Browns ask. I was never in the commons out here asking for empowers, you know? The big difference in this Nuzlocke from my past ones is I'm trying to beat the second arc. I'm just going further into the game. I'm playing the harder content. I don't know, it's basically like the way arcs work in Wiz, they're all like self-contained. I'm pretty much playing the sequel.
The Shadow Weaver had the Queen's Tusk ornaments in a
I have the Scuba UB Funky. Are they expensive? I can't imagine they are. But then again, they're like, I don't know. Are there that many out there? There's 4 completed arcs, and they're working on the 5th now. This game is long as shit. What's up, Nicole?
My power is restored.
There's 1 world for 5.
Move the wards that prevented us from entering
So
my
4 in 1
I
world.
will meet you inside.
Yeah, these games, they got a lot of content in this game. Yeah, a lot of content. Yeah, the Wizlocke was initially designed with the goal of, like, the idea was to make the game so hard that, like, the first arc's baby easy. So the idea was kind of to make the game so hard in the first arc through, like, restricting absolutely fucking everything. Ow. Oh, you can run over the center one, right? Am I stupid? First try.
Well done.
What's up, Nicole? Appreciate it. But the idea behind it was like the Wizlock was designed to like only be able to beat the first. Like I don't think with that Wizlock, you definitely with that Wizlock rule set can't beat the entire second arc. The puzzle always fails on the first time. The big thing in this rule set is I'm allowed to grind for gear. That was like the kind of the defining rule of the first Wizlock that's changed. Was the idea like in the first Wizlock is the game's too easy if you can get good gear. It was like really restrictive on what gear you could get. So we can run over the center drum. So many years of experience and I didn't know that. Dude, I was doing this on, I think it was the Slade Summer Showdown. I was doing it on stream and I was running around the center drum. And I always had a really hard time doing it. Because I didn't think you could stand on the center drum. And then everyone in chat was like, why are you so stupid you can run on the center drum? Isn't this challenge pretty easy on a Death Wizard at the end of the day? It depends on, like, what fight. Like, are normal mob fights pretty easy? Yeah, compared to the first Wizlock. But, like, soloing Mirror Lake on a level 60, even if you're grinding for gear and on death, is gonna be pretty hard. Are you ever gonna do the level 1 to max level in a week again? No. I'm glad I did it. I think it was a banger video. That shit was ass. those streams are like, were really, by the end of that week, bro. That's like, generally I enjoy streaming. Like obviously sometimes there's like some streams that are like, whatever. Like especially some of the grindier streams you do aren't as fun. But like, every one of those streams I actually did not really have fun. Or like, well, actually it's not even that I didn't have fun, I actively hated being there. By the end of it I was like, so Chat and I were like a married couple. Like we fucking hated each other.
But... oh no, what have I done? Please, don't let them eat me.
Do I have to fight them in here? Yeah, because it's dumb. Okay. Second actually kind of sucks. I think I actually blade here. Maybe I shield. I'm not doing Darkmourne review. I don't, simply because I don't want to make the video. Four crows, round one, imagine. I don't really enjoy making that kind of content. I just... Four crows round one? Can we hit it? This is crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, they know how to play death. My favorite encounter gameplay was... I loved everything about the original level 100 Darkmoor dungeon. I think story and gameplay-wise, that's probably my favorite content in this game. Storm or Death, my first was Fire. If you already have a match, you'll probably enjoy playing a second playthrough on Storm more than a second playthrough on Death. Death's definitely better. But like Storm has, there's actually some challenge in just playing it and trying to solo it. Man, these guys know Empowered? I have to make sure I can find a second crow if push comes to shove. If I fizzle this guy. Oh, that's good luck. In hindsight, it would have been smart this fight to just go fucking get death set gear and set for like a 4v1 like this, but live and learn. Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought that was a bone dragon for a second. I was about to say. I took AP Computer Science in high school. I was so... it was the only class like I ever was like in danger of not passing. I am so bad at languages. So I never considered computers. It's just like my brain does not work well on that stuff. I don't know. It was never for me. My roommate's a comp sci major, though. How is computer science and being bad at language the same thing? They're, like, very similar in the way your brain... Like, if you're good at languages, you're good at computer science. I don't know why, but it's the thing. I did a bunch of computer science in my degree, and that's not at all what it is. I don't... When like, my AP computer science class was taught so similarly to my language classes. In the way of, like, memorize this structure and, like, do that. And I was just terrible at it. I don't know. That's a bad way to teach a language in comp sci. You're telling me, bro. That was like the only class I think I've been in, at least in high school, that I was like, this shit, I never got it. I tried pretty hard. Less so in comp sci. But like in Spanish, I tried really hard, and I just could not figure it out. Say something nice about Joe Flacco. Dude is like... I have nice to say about Joe Flacco. Did Joe Flacco win a Super Bowl MVP?
Thank you for not letting them eat me.
People don't give Joe Flacco enough credit for that playoff win.
Thank you for making me.
There, that's my nice thing I have to say about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is elite. I don't know if I'd go that far. Day one nice thing about Joe Flacco, he plays the same position as Drake May. There you go. What an honor that even is. Drake May is gonna turn out like Mac Jones. Dude, Mac Jones. There's a universe where Mac Jones is drafted to the Niners and he's a perennial Pro Bowler. There's a universe where Shanahan gets him out of, and instead of fucking drafting
And so you
Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy goes undrafted. And he's a perennial Pro Bowler. Dude, how Trey Lance played like maybe 5 games. It's actually remarkable, and he didn't even play in college, really, because he had that whole weird shit with COVID and like whatever, sitting out the season, all that shit. Trey Lance has played like 10 football games ever. Drake May is way better than Mac Jones ever was. But, like, Mac Jones was legit. Mac Jones was ruined. Alright, Mirror Lake time. We gotta go do some prep. Dude, go do some prep. Does the first boss doesn't cheat, right? I'm gonna buy back. It's not. Okay. We're gonna go want to buy a fuck ton of storm res gear. Give yourself a prep day, dog? I mean, I'm gonna prep before we do the fights, but like, I don't think I need a full day to prep. Change stream title? Why? Because we're going into Mirror Lake. Mirror Lake time, baby. I need hella storm res. The second quad's a life, right? I'm looking for the most life and storm res, right? It's ice? I can do better than 11 res. Surely, right? Storm, something. I know Dragonspire gear has some just devious high flat res. Yeah, 24 is pretty good. Wow, is there not any like ice flat res like that? Eleven's not that good. That's only, yeah, there's no way I would do that. Maybe I only set for the Storm Boss then. I guess that has 15 on it. I think it's also like ice, it doesn't do as much damage, so I'm less worried about setting. That is ridiculous. 30 storm resist? What? Nine? I feel like if I'm gonna get 9 resist though, I might as well keep my boots on, right? I feel like boots usually don't get the ridiculous high flat res numbers. Could be wrong. I'm getting 6 across the board. If you type exclamation point rules, you'll get all the rules. They've kind of been changed a lot. So it's like easier just to read through them, honestly. And I don't think an extra 5 res is worth it. Just even mathematically based on the health and shit. Right? I guess we could buy him anyways, just to see. We could get to a point with, like, with flat res and shit, we're basically immune. I don't care about the storm damage. Let's see. Make this like a main set. And God, I look like such a loser though. Okay. And then what I should do is socket in this thing. Some flat res, I think. $67? Why are these so fucking expensive? What? Alright, looks like we're going for storm resist. $73 resist is kind of nutty. 73 resist is kind of ridiculous. Are these boots... I lose 5 resist, but I gain a lot of damage. Yeah, I think this is better. Daddy!
Agile at X11 donated $5. You would think that
Chill,
Jeffrey
let's chill a little
Epstein
bit.
might know a guy in rare gems and be able to get a better deal than this.
Storm 4v4. Sick. Oh, we also have to go train this pet up. Okay. Let's switch back to this set before I forget. I don't think... Like, I want the set for the ice. I just don't think we're gonna get enough. Like, 12 isn't gonna be worth it. So, like, if there's not a robe that doesn't give 30 ice resist, might just have, like, 15 ice resist isn't gonna cut it. That might just not be in the bag. Nothing we can do about it, right? I don't know. No, they're called snow shields. Yeah, fortified TC is definitely going to be the strat for the whatever the hell they're called. I'd like the minus 21 though. Like it's here. Yeah, that's fine. Go pet train. don't have Wally. They nerfed the TCs, it's only 15 now. Yeah, but there's still some 20s. They're just PvP banned. Fuck. Okay. Now here's the thing, right? We want this pet. We're gonna go all out for Mirror Lake. We want this pet to hit epic. So I learned this trick. If you come over here and you go to this and you look and you buy a bunch of not with crowns with gold. We're using our gold. We buy a ton of breadcrumbs, right? Now remember what our... We're at 685, right? Now the pool on these is stupid. So if you just spam feed them to your pet, for some reason you either get 15 gold or you get 1 pet XP. I'm not trying to get this patched. It is technically the crown shop, but we're using gold, so it counts. The crown shop is not banned. Only microtransactions are banned. This is not a microtransaction. Dumbass is just making excuses now. The rules are all arbitrary. I made them up. And then that gives us got like 30 pet XP from that. So we just do that about 1,000 times. It should be good. I'm not cheating. Oh, we just do this over and over. We're gonna have to do this like 10 times. It would be really funny if I do all this and I just get a dog shit pet talent and the pet fails and it wasn't even worth it. How long do you think it takes till KingsIsle changes this? We get less XP from that, like by a long shot this time? I'm gonna have to go sell a bunch of shit. That ugly-ass haircut is still in my recycling bin. Stop it! Flow state. Flow state, fuck. Now this is gameplay. Now this is what I call gameplay. That time we got like just under 30. I think the random is crashing out that his pet's failing. I've kind of been looking over there. Not really sure. Oh, flow state, fuck. Oh, flow state. Cool. I don't even have to quit out of this. I can just go over here. Dude, I think when you had to play the pet minigame, this might have actually been faster. It's definitely not faster than skipping games and spamming and spamming Mega Snacks. Yo, what's up, boar? King Faistus. Dude, when you used to have to play the pet game, you had to fail dancing 3 times. It was probably pretty comparable to how fast it takes me to feed 100 breadcrumbs to my pet. He's a KI dev. If it wasn't a legitimate strategy, it wouldn't be in the game. I am playing by the rules.
Daddy!
Hype. Why is that called Storm Shard if it gives... Okay. Virgil's... This... Alright. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Boom, 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 boom. There, what? This is gameplay. I say we don't even do Mirror Lake today. I think this is just enough. Nah, we're getting close. Oh, flow state. Shit. There's a rhythm to it. What does this put us at? 8:34, we're so there. Dude, my pet is so well fed. I'm never gonna have to feed him again after this. Take 35k more gold. God, this hasn't been my best showing. Oh, but I turned it around. I found the rhythm again. Shit. You know, I don't think it matters if the pet's celiac. I think anyone, even with a gluten proficiency, if you ate this many breadcrumbs, you probably would die. At a certain point, it just becomes an issue of mass, you know? Imagine I do all of this just for the pet to get, like... I don't even know. What would be the biggest slap in the face fail? Ice Boon? Mana Gift would kind of suck. I think Blaze Frosthammer is related to Blaze Lifehammer. Dude, honestly, Pippo Plenty would suck, but, like, at least it serves some purpose, right? $8.90. Oh boy. I wish you could feed pets to each other. What if, like, to get a talent reroll, you have to feed a pet of the same age to it? Pet cannibalism. Rerolls talents. Checking for at XP 923. We might have to scrounge together some gold here. Might have to find a way to get a little bit of gold together. Although I should have shit to quick sell. What's up, Alyssa? Why are the crumbs blue? That's a good question. Maybe it's magic bread. Aren't breadcrumbs for, like... There's something with, like, making pets do something in housing, right? Allow you to control your pets in your house. I can't imagine doing this all the way to Mega. I think I'd go crazy. Would you rather... What? What are we doing here? How did chat find me? I'll probably keep those in case I end up wanting to craft. I should just quick sell this shit. Actually, I can sell those, right? Because we're not going to use them. How much more? I need like... Okay, this might be enough. If we can get some good luck. Good zuck. Now my playlist is done because I've been stopped hooding for so long. Wizard, will you be doing Femboy Friday? I can't say I will be doing Femboy Friday. I can't bring back Femboy Friday because we never did a Femboy Friday. That's misinformation. Not my streamer. I can't bring back Meth Mondays. They were too tough on for the optics. The focus groups didn't appreciate them.
J_Todd_Coleman donated $3. Put shit in your shared bank so you can buy 2 10-packs.
What the fuck did that... What? Nike Tech Tuesday. I think we've lost the plot. I feel like Wizhead Wednesday made a little bit of sense, and since then we've lost the plot. Okay, what do we even want? Really, we want the fire dealer. Defy dealer, and then we take pain giver. No, we want death dealer, not fire dealer. Fire dealer, and I cry. A good fail would be like a boon. Boons would be okay. Death boon would be fine. Or another Maycast heal. Would not what we want, but like we could live with it. So close. I'm nervous now. We had to work for this talent. 2 more. Come on. It's really is not what we wanted, but it could have been worse. I mean, I guess now if we get Giver and we go Giver and Dealer, maybe if we want like a damage pet, I don't know. I'll probably rehatch. Could have been worse. Really would have loved Defy, to be honest. Would have loved to Defy there, but okay, but if, I mean, we had to go for it because now we have 90 damage, which is like Aura, right? Now we got like a hello Aura. I am going to pee though. Hold on, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Pee and fill my water. All right. All right. Bro is... Look him up. Just to make sure he doesn't have anything crazy. Yeah, I mean, he only has depths or storm spells, so. Do I storm set this fight? I just, like, don't have to. That's the thing. I just, like, shouldn't. I don't have to. I washed my hands. Stop calling me piss hands. Yeah, but like Wild Bolt, we treat the same, you know? Hey, new to WIZARD101 on console. I was just wondering, what do you think is the better subclass to go with Ice School? Don't do a train into death. Dual schooling is a myth. Don't fall for the propaganda. Train into death so you get faint. And then once you get to faint in death school, do not spend any of your training points until you get to the enchant in Celestia. 9 out of 10's dentists recommend. I got piss on my hands, but don't call me piss hands. What the fuck? What? What? Bro. Thank you. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna set for ice. The problem is there's not like any crazy high ice resist gear in the Bazaar. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. I was chilling, bro. Hungover, never heard of her. I knew it was coming. Cash that on Calci. How many worlds are there in WIZARD101? Like 20-ish. There's what? I mean, there's 18 because you level up 10 levels in every world. Ish. That sounds right to me. And then Grizzleheim, Winter Tusk. I mean, that counts as one though, right? Grizzleheim, Wisteria. Are those the only 2 side worlds? It's also like, I don't know if you would, like, I would probably consider, like, Aquila a world, but it's not a world. 20 exactly, not counting the Arcanum. I feel like if the Arcanum counts, Aquila should count. I feel like if it gets its own hub, I would consider it a world.
No, Dark Lady, do not abandon me.
Maybe that's the last.
Why is this Crown's
That
gear?
must be the path up to the top of the mountain he mentioned.
It looks sick though. It's Merle's hat. What? That's pretty cool. Alright. Now for the big fights. Probably definitely a top 3 hardest fight in the run, we would predict. Alright. There is the elephant. Okay, Spectral Garden. At the beginning of the battle, the elephant Spectral Garden will cast a tower shield on himself. He replaces this tower shield every time he is attacked until all the other Spectral Guardians are defeated. Pierce, Steel Ward, and Shatter can remove the tower shield safely. He will still replace it when attacked. So, here's the thing. Here's the thought. Do I want to try to pierce this guy? I don't think I do. I think I just don't. I think I just kill the other ones. I think worrying about a pure strat here. Steel ward? Wait, can you steel ward it? Steel ward's kind, but how does steel ward cost a pip? I don't know if I like steel ward because I feel like if it's 1 pip, I don't know if I like that. Because I feel like I'd rather just... It's good for the first AoE to still get value. The thing is, we're good with how much... With how... In a 4v1, we don't need to drain off everyone. My thinking is, like, if we can get off the crow that kills the other 2 or 3, we're fun. Like, then we're in a 1v1 with that guy, and it's gonna be relow. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'd rather just get to that crow as soon as possible. Alright. Round after, okay. We'll put it whatever in that. We'll think about that. Only charms can save you now. At the beginning of the 3rd round and every 3rd rounds after, other spectral guardians cheat. The elephant guardian will mark a random wizard for the current and next round. If a marked wizard casts a charm, the elephant spectral guardian will remove the marked shield and all positive and negative wards from the marked wizard. Okay. This marked shield can be removed by Earthquake. Round after the next round, if wizard has marked shields active, the other spectral guardians will punish all wizards with the following spells. Gorilla Spectral Guardian will cast Smokescreen. Orthrus. Blizzard. He'll cast Ominous Scarecrow every 3 rounds once everyone else is defeated. Dude, this fight is crazy. Okay. Then we have the Gorilla, who just has the Smokescreen cheat and only knows fire spells. Good to know. The Lion only knows misspells, and he... And Fire, Myth, and Ice. Fire, Myth, Ice. I think we bring Volcanic Shield. I think what we're most worried about is Storm and Fire. They all have like 3-ish K health. I mean, could I get away with Volcanic Shield round 1 into a Bladed Crow? How much health do they all have? Do I have to duck? Can I get away with a double blade, maybe? 4,000 is the bulkiest. They're all... We have to do like 4,200. Now, the good news is I don't think they have any debuffs. I'm not seeing any debuffs. And the zebra tower. The zebra can tower. A tower would be, and the zebra can fortify. A zebra tower would be really annoying. Well, I mean, we can do the math, right? At 91 damage, what does an enchanted crow do again? 600, 885. $885 times 1.91. I mean, we'd have to double blade, probably. Assuming we don't crit. It's 825. I think that's our strat. I mean, the other thing is, I'm worried about this marking cheat, though. The marking cheat is fine if you blade a lot. It's just like... If a marked wizard casts a charm, we'll remove the marked shield and all positive and negative words from the mark. So I have what? I have 2 rounds. I have 2 rounds once he marks me to blade. Is what I'm understanding about that. I mean, I just feel like if we try to go for 3 blades, that's going to be really tough to try to get off. Know what I mean? When the fuck did I unclip? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I think we shield the first couple rounds with volcanic shields. Maybe we shield round 1 with volcanic shield into just trying to get blades up into a crow. Yeah, I don't think Steel Ward makes sense. Alright. We also really would like to go first. Ooh, Fortify's not a bad call, actually. I think a round 1 Fortify is actually probably smarter. Although, the thing is, those shields we know. Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't think Fortify is a smarter play. I'll bring them, but I think a round 1 Volcanic Shield's smarter because we know we're for sure going to get hit by a storm and a fire spell. So, like, if you take off 70% off of that, I think it makes sense. We'll see. We'll see. I think I do like shielding more. And then shield, get a fuck ton of blades, make sure we play around the mark sheet, get off Enchanted Crow. That's our line. I don't need death shields. You are very correct. Dude, honestly, I don't even really need traps, I don't think. But I'll bring them. Yeah, okay. Someone give us a song. This is a big fight. Very big fight coming up here. Gorilla can minus 40 E-free. Elephant can Leviathan and Sirens. Lions can Mark, can Myth Imp. I mean, if we get dispelled on our crow, GG, not much we could have done. You know, if they hit a crow dispel at the and we were second, we can lose. That's one of those RNG things that, like, I don't think there's even a way we could play around that. It's not like we're gonna, like, switch schools, you know? Alright. What is a hype song? Do we have any hype song suggestions? Pokemon Alola Guardians theme. Like,
Pokemon's.
oh my god, no. That was a video, that wasn't the... Alright. Everything's set up, right? We really would just like to go first, game. If there's one point in my life I'd like to go first, it would be here. Come on. I'm nervous, bro. I'm fucking nervous. Deck set, right? Anything else we need? We were first last fight. I don't think this is first fishable, though. But if it ends up being first fishable, we would have fished for it. So, pop a potion for the 30 extra mana. That could be useful. You never know. We keep this kind of slim. Only need one reshove. Actually, bring 2 reshoves. Alright. Let's do this. Come on. Give me first. Please first. Please first. Please first. Please first. Please first. Please first. Please, please, please. That opens up. That opens us up to the dispels and shit too. That's really bad. This is also just going to be a really hard fight to win from second. Alright. They're gonna do a ton of cheats. It's fine. That's epic. That is such a lit 8-pip spell to see. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for deciding you just did not want to do damage. I'm honestly, out of you two, pretty okay with a Forest Lord. That could have been like Sirens, so the fact that that's a Forest Lord, we're chill with. Okay. I mean, we just take such a beating first round. I mean, we're just taking such a beating. Alright, I think this is a pretty standard blade. Great thing I didn't have a plan around misshielding. I would be baby raging right now. Okay. Bubbles chill. We still have 2 shields on too. Get on another blade here. I want to make sure it's a death blade because if I get dispelled, I would like it to be on the death blade. I'd like to get rid of the Dispel so I can Crow next round no matter what. Don't be an Earthquake. Oh, I've never been so happy to see that stupid frog. I've never been so happy. That's fine, that shield doesn't affect us. Why didn't it get rid of the mark? Do I Crow here? Bro, because it's an item card? Oh, it's start of turn? Ow. Don't hit me. Hit me with Storm if you're gonna hit me. Oh, we cannot fizzle. I need a crit. Big time crit, come on. Okay, who's it gonna crit on and who's gonna block is the question. Oh my god, I killed both of the ones on the left. Did I kill the one on the right? Oh my god, they're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. Alright, I think it's cooked. We have to blade here. I feel like we're gonna get hit with this cheat though. Yeah, because okay, it was because we had a. It was definitely because it was an item card. Wait, because he's dead, the cheat changes? Honestly, in my head, running this fight, I, like, didn't even really consider the fact that, like, it could just, like, we could crit, and it could just... I didn't really consider the fact that things could just go right. I'm just gonna blade every round into a crow. Oh, we're just gonna blade every round into a crow. That. Actually, we can do this. I don't hate this play. He can still storm hit, but I'm not too scared of it. This is the cheat. He's going to cast this every third round, I think. But it should be fine as long as we one-shot him. Can I faint? His crow is only a fraction of the power in my crow. I'll probably just keep blading because I do not want to deal with the cheating. Even though it's, like, not gonna matter. I'd just rather, like, play a little bit slower and not have to worry. See, what the fuck is up with this marking cheat? I don't understand. It has to... I have to blade this round? The fuck? I'm so lost on that. I don't understand. Does this kill? I mean, if this doesn't kill, the follow-up will. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wait, what? He doesn't take off your blades? Can I just not read? It only gets rid of wards? Ah! Does this kill? This is this is a TC Crow, so it's about to be weak as shit. No crit. Alright, maybe we just feint to get out of here. maybe we throw a feint on just to get this fight over with, huh? I mean, a Vamp is not going to even get close to killing. If a quad buff Crow does 4k, a single buff Vamp probably ain't going to get there. We should be killing. Alright, worst comes to worst, we can ghoul. I can ghoul on him. How much just... Oh my god, and he has a heal blade. Oh, that's the per pip heal. I was like, why did that do... I thought that was rebirth for some reason. There's a 1-pip Dryad. I thought, dude, I never see Dryad. I always see that in like... Okay. Yeah! We get anything cool? Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna get the full Merle Stitch set. What? What are the odds? Is that... I've never seen that. I mean, I don't run this dungeon a lot, but like... It's good. No, it's ass. Alright, cool. Now these next quad fights, especially this, this is Storm first? Storm's last, right? Don't we have the ice quad fight now? Ice quad is gonna be kind of annoying. But I think it's just the same exact strategy we just did. I mean, I should be able to see, right? Yeah, it's ice first. Okay. Goliath Bruisers. Only have ice spells. They do know Frost Giant, though. And they have 6k health. This is not an easy fight. This is actually going to be a hard fight. Okay. Unblock. If I leave, the dungeon won't close, right? It shouldn't. I have 70 storm resist set. The problem is there's not enough ice resist for it to make sense. I'd only be able to get like 40 ice resist. And at that point, I'd just keep 26 universe. Like, I'd get like 14 extra resist. It just wouldn't be worth it. No. Will not fast forward to the Bazaar. There are some dungeons, though, where if you end up in the final thing and you leave, it still just says fuck you and closes. Conviction? Yeah, I think this is a good call. A round 1 conviction, maybe? How many rounds do I get on it? 4 rounds? This should play, right? Yeah, we didn't get first in the last fight, so we should get first this fight. The other thing is, like, we don't have to fucking one-shot. We can always just crow and build up in conviction again. It's not like these guys cheat. So we're way less worried about, like, one-shotting. It's not like they're gonna cheat and kill us. Right. We don't have to be married to the one-shot here. First! Yes! Thank you. Jeez. I'm not gonna fortify if I'm gonna conviction. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Watch them hit the 10% chance and just still stun me. Watch it happen. Nice fizzle. Two crows is better than one. Good news is ice does no damage. You know what? There is a silver lining to this fight. Oh, thank you for doing that. Alright, I would have liked that to proc, like, maybe the round after this, but I love the spirit. I love the spirit of my pet. I appreciate it. He's looking out for us. I don't think I'm going to need this TC Crow. Definitely not going to need that. Do I Ice Shield here, or do I Blade? I think I Blade. Just don't hit through my conviction, and we're chilling. They have so many pips, though. So many pips to be doing 176 damage for pip AoE is crazy. Roxy! Yes! They said this pet was a fail. They said this pet was a fail. No angel. Okay. Okay, this might actually do some damage. It's actually, especially if the crit gets through, this could actually hurt. Nope, no crit got through, but still. Okay. It's like they're waiting for my conviction to be dead so they can all spam cross-shot. I don't know why they keep fizzling. Okay, I think I blade again. Right? I mean, these two have 5 pit. Yeah, I blade again. I mean, if they all crit like the max pip damage they could do, now we're fine. He would have had to Colossus there probably. They have Frost Giant, just not using it. Okay. I don't like this spell because it actually does damage, but... Dude, we have to make a Willcast pet. We have to make a Decathlon pet. We have to. Okay. I don't think this kills unless it crits, but... we'll see which ones actually the crit goes through on. I think it only went through on one of them. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's pretty good. Now we do this really cool thing called spamming the crow button. Oh yeah, it did crit 3 of them. 'Cause one of them was towered. You're right, you're right, you're right. Are we gonna get out of this without getting stunned? That would be pretty cool. God, this world is so boring. Do you not see what we just had to go through? Did you not just watch this dungeon? This dungeon is sadistic. Bang. Alright. Now, the final fight of Zafaria, we're going to set for. The problem with setting is it's going to make the rest of our stats dog shit. But we get 70 storm resist. But we only have 51 damage on top of 66 flat resist. They really shouldn't be able to hurt us. But we only have 74 pip chance and 51 damage. And we lose a little bit of health. I think... let me look at these guys. I think for this fight, we're definitely going to want more than one ratio. Bring 3 just to be... I think a Fortify might be better here than Conviction.
I have done it.
Yeah, they only have Storm spells. They only have 5k health now. Am I crazy for thinking Fort is good? Is better than Conviction? I just feel like if we fortify, our effective resist is like 84%. Like, they aren't going to be able to do damage to us. And then with flat resist, like, we basically are immune. And it's like, I feel like this fight with how we have shitty stats is going to take forever. But we definitely want Storm Shields. Right? So, like... I think we just eat the stuns. I think that's the call. Anything else? Oh, I want main deck. And then we just crow. Honestly, we're probably not even going to get too many blades up. Because they're going to Leviathan the shit out of us, but... Alright. Let's do it. Fortify. We should go first here. Because we went first last time. Going first in that fight last time was actually so huge. Big. Awesome. Never gonna ghoul. Probably not gonna pixie. I might tower. No, actually, why would I tower when I can minus 80 storm shield? Cool. Fortify. Alright. This gives us up to 84 effective resist. Now, the downside of this is our stats are dog shit. And we have nothing against stuns. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. How much does this do? 161 on a Stormlord. Embarrassing. That's, oh wow. How much damage is that supposed to do? Like 7 hundo? Yikes. Was that a crit? $166. Stormzilla does the same amount as... Keep that fortify. We're gonna be stunned, but it's fine. Crit? This might do 300. That'd be blocked. Next try, though. I think that actually hit for 100. Right? Wouldn't that make more sense? If it did 5 damage? Because otherwise it should have just gotten gobbled up by flat resist. Did they nerf spiders? No, we are just like immune. We just have so much. Oh no, they did definitely also nerf them. They used to have over 10k health. Oh, that's gotta hurt the morale of the spiders. That's 5 rounds worth of damage I just healed back for free. That's gotta feel bad, right? Oh, that's gotta feel really bad. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't even feel good about that, to be honest. All right, do I just crow? I think I just crow. I should have brought more buffs. I should have I should have brought more buffs. I should have brought a lot more buffs in the side deck because I'm gonna have to crow 3 fucking times, but fine. Okay, we're just gonna get whomped on. It's fine. Yeah, crow's not gonna do a lot just because. Oh, it's a good thing I hit though. That would have sucked. I actually thought about double blading. And I'm glad I didn't. I do feel almost a little bit bad about this. But not really. I got one more round and then I have to fortify again. Although I might as well fortify now. It's not like we're going anywhere anytime fast. And I would rather only have my blade up for 1 round. So I have the least likelihood of it getting I just didn't want to, but it goes after your turn. I guess that would make sense. I knew that. Hopefully we get out of here without getting stunned again. That's cool. I think I'm gonna blade into Crow. Bolt sucks. Damn, that was a max bolt. Oh, no! Oh, so unfortunate. That was your highest damage total, too. That was the highest amount of damage you've done. And it's just washed away just like that. Damn. Feels bad, man. God, and I pull this. Anything that doesn't stun me, and we're done. Okay. Oh, no, I'm gonna have dog shit accuracy. No, my accuracy's fine. Right? Did I change my... I don't think I did anything to change my accuracy. Yes. GG? GG, question mark? You would block. Oh, wow, no, there's no way they all died. Did any of them die? Oh. Daddy!
At Redula, CH61 donated $5.
Okay, we got 2 of them.
For difficulty
That should
out of
hopefully
10,
make this go a
what
little
you
bit
rank
faster.
Trial of Spheres in Mirror Lake?
Yo, appreciate the 5 for difficulty out of 10. What would you rank Trial of Spheres and Mirror Lake? Like, okay, what's the scale? Like, what's... On the difficulty scale, I think, like, Storm Malistaire fight is probably a 9. So, like, in relation to that, I think Mirror Lake is probably the second hardest Wizlock fight I've ever done. Like, this whole dungeon. Like, it went really well. We had some pretty sick RNG. But I don't think as a fight it's harder than Storm Malice there. I need to pull Defortify. I'd say Trial of Fears is like... Maybe, I think it's like pretty similar in difficulty to like... Maybe Meow Yardy on a Storm? With the Empower strat. Probably a little bit easier. So I'd say it's like a 4 or 5. And then I think Mirror Lake's like an 8. Trial of Fears is more about just knowing the cheats than it being hard.
A deep tremor shakes your very being. You must return to Baobab at once and tell young...
Is there another deck in this game that even gives a triangle socket until the late game? Hey, Pixie Sticks. Anything cool? Hey, Insane Bolt. Zafarite Amulet. At least we can sell that at the Bazaar probably for a lot, right? Got 2 Pixie Sticks. Why are there so many ass robes in this stuff? Okay, that's it, right? That's the last fight. Because I'm going to unlevel lock before I talk to this dude, so I don't, because I might hit, I want to make sure I'm below 70. Alright. Where's this gonna put me at? I should be well... Wow, it spits me at 70. It's actually a good thing I probably would not have... Even talking to this guy is only 4k XP.
By the ancestors, you...
Merle Ambrose. Bungle in the Jungle is the one you have to do for... Better enchant, right? Dang. We're locked. Cool. Yeah. That was Zigzag. Waterworks next stream? Fuck no. I'm not going anywhere near... Actually, I might try to get the hat. We'll see. We'll see how realistic that is. Zigzag? Oh, did I say Zigzag? I meant Mirror Lake. We'll see about maybe getting the hat. If it's reasonable to do. I'd have to look at it, honestly. Zigzag accuracy deck, I'm telling you it's worth farming 50 times. What? Astro Weeks? It's not Bungle in the Jungle? Are you sure?
Of course you will. Seek out Princess Mandisa.
Yeah, I swear it's Bungle in the Jungle.
She knows
Alright,
something about stars.
what gear upgrades realistically should I be looking to get? If we could do Waterworks, I don't need Waterworks for Avalon though. Maybe once I hit 80 before I go to Azteca, I try to get Waterworks hat and robe. But I don't think I'm gonna need them. Minstrel is pre-quest? Maybe we reassess. Is there like a better wand or anything I can get? Or is Bygone gonna be... I guess I just can fucking check. There's probably a better Athame, right? Again, maybe not. This Athame's kind of cracked. One more damage, less pip chance, more block, but no triangle sockets. That's definitely worse. Oh no, that's Bygone. We know that's worse. Wand? Dude, all the Bazaar wands suck. Yeah, we're not gonna do the Solid Geo farm. Fuck no. Alright. Thing in here. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. Anything in here? I think we're gonna be pretty good with the gear we have. Alright. W stream. Might have to call it here, though. Actually, definitely gonna call it here. Big dubs. Big dubs. Big dubs. I will start Avalon tomorrow, then. If there's no gear farming I have to do. I'm gonna go farm gold before I go to bed, probably. Just running around in Imperia to do a hatch. Because I don't really want... I really want a triple-double. Although, actually, I could also just start saying, fuck it, take this, pet. Train it all the way up, and then try to do a Willcast pet. I mean, if I get Dealer, then I could socket Defy, and I'm losing 4 damage because I got Boon, which, like, is probably fine, but we'll see. Farm Pixie Sticks? No. I would rather spend 2 hours feeding it breadcrumbs than try to do that dungeon again, even with the 10 level boost. Maybe I'll farm Pixie Sticks once I hit level 90, and I'm eating Chrysalis, but we're good. Alright. W. Oh my god, it's gonna... Okay, this is gonna be our outro song too, I guess. Don't do anything I want to do.
Wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door. I'm not gonna knock, wearing Wiz shirts in public, so the Wiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out. Why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom. She just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my Wiz. Insane bolt the tech. Make her drink my potion. Got pilk running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra. Now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women. Oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes. She still wants my little wizard. Woman more like Mander. I'll talk to my little lizard. Zarek gave me the strats. Now I'm all up in her gizzard.